So the things with being afraid is if you're not afraid, um it puts you in this position where um you're like the problem is, right, is let me talk about something like if you murder someone, right, um if you're not scared to pick up the gun and kill the person. Let's say someone's bullying you, they're being horrible to you, so you pick up a gun and you kill them. Um, the police expect you to be afraid of doing that. They expect you to be afraid to pick up the gun to kill the person. Um, Whether it's right or wrong to kill the person is, um, you know, that's something that, the truth of the matter is nobody knows whether it's right or wrong to kill somebody who, let's say, is bullying you, who's making your life miserable. There's arguments. You know, you got people trying to be smart about things, but the um, the biggest thought is like the most intelligent thought is I don't know. Um, it's it's arrogant to think that you know. It's arrogant to think that you're smart, right? It's arrogant to think that you have the smartest, um, like your way of thinking is the smartest, right? Like who are you to say? Because the thing is like what happens in life is, um, if you experience an emotion that's very strong, it's very easy for you to end up believing that that your beliefs are superior to other people's. For example, let's say, for example, just example, you go to a shop and the person at the cashier, um, pays for your, I mean, scans all your food and then puts it in a bag and gives it to you. Now, some people are under the impression that you shouldn't care. Just take the food, say bye, whatever. Maybe not even say bye. Just take the shopping and then go. Whereas some people, they might look at that and they might go, "Oh, that's rude," right? And some people might be like, it's important to love people, right? Um, so you should respect the person who's serving you and say thank you. You know, this is a very it's not a very um, shocking example. Just because I don't want to make a shocking example, just because I don't want to put myself in a bad place. I don't want to talk about something that's just sad. You know, I'd rather just make it a. Maybe I should have made a more serious example. Maybe my point would have been it would be easier to get my point across. Um, but I don't really want to distress anyone. So, you know, it if that example's not good enough, I mean, basically just apply that to a more distressing, you know, situation, and you can maybe that'll help you understand what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is just the fact that um, maybe I should have given an example like, okay, maybe you're getting bullied, right? You're getting bullied, and you know, the parent of the kid who's getting bullied, you know, they feel very strongly about the fact that their kid's getting bullied. You know, I mean, it makes them sad that their kid's getting bullied, and it's very easy to. I don't want to make that example because it's just too, like, I can't bring myself to say what I'm gonna say. But it's just the fact that basically, you know, sometimes there are things that we believe because maybe we got emotionally distressed by by something, and it just makes us think that, okay, we should always be polite. For example, you know, you see somebody who's walking around very arrogant. He's very arrogant, and you know, because he's very arrogant, he's very rude to people. He tells people to fuck off and everything. You know, people can look at that person and go, oh, this is wrong. You know, like a person is telling everyone to fuck off. This is wrong, and this is why a lot of people, you know, and then people can think stuff like, we should be polite, we should be good people, we should be loving, and, you know, we should say thank you, and we shouldn't tell people to fuck off and whatever. You know, because they saw that guy telling everyone to fuck off, and they said this was shocking, this was a bad thing and everything. So, you know, it taught people to say thank you and stuff like that. So, you know, it's engraved in you on a very deep level that the right thing to do is to say thank you, and to, you know, be a good person and be a loving person and love people, etc. But the fact of the matter is you know, you don't know why that person was telling everyone to fuck off. Maybe he was telling everyone to fuck off because maybe when he was a kid he got bullied by everyone, so he hates people now. So I mean, it's perfectly understandable that he hates everyone, you know, and that's the thing. It's just like, you don't know their side of the story, and you know, it just makes you think that, you know, what is right and what is wrong, you know, on the deepest level, you don't know. You know, you don't know if, like, the majority of people are assholes, so they deserve to be hated, or if the majority of people are good people and loving people and deserve to be loved. You know, um, and you know, to say you know what's right and wrong is very arrogant. So the deepest thought is, you don't know. You know, on the deepest level, you don't know. Um, you know, a lot of the time people say like, "No, stop talking nonsense," and all this kind of stuff, because you know, to people, the thought, I don't know, it's almost like, I don't know, I get the impression that people feel like, if, you know, if the biggest thought to them was they don't know, it almost feels like, it feels like, you know, they'd be saying to themselves that they're dumb. You know, it's just like, people don't like the thought I don't know, because it's very um it sounds like they failed. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like, because the word I don't know is is you know, it sounds wrong, you know, and but that's the truth. You know, the truth is, you don't know. You know, people just have an ego centered around it, and they view the thought as I don't know as you know, are you dumb? Do you know what I mean? They think that, because they, you know, people believe things they don't know. right? They're like, no, you should be nice, you should say thank you, you should smile, all this stuff. Um, but the truth is, you don't know. You know, people it just pisses them off. It pisses people off. You know, this thought because people are looking for answers, and I'm just telling you that there isn't answers. I'm just telling you that fundamentally you don't know the answer. Is all I'm saying. All we have are theories, but at the end of the day, it's just a theory. On the deepest level, you don't know. I don't want to say that there are no answers because at the end of the day, you know, there has to be an answer. There has to be an answer. I think the thing is with me is my identity. I'm gonna make part two. Bye.